Susei is a sick character to play. She can be slightly difficult to play, but she is very satisfying when you play her right. When you're playing Susei, it's all about the crit. In this video, I'm going to talk about what her weapons and skills do, what weapons and items do I recommend to throw on her, and what stats you prioritize and level up first. To start off, Susei's weapon is called the Axe Swing. At level 2, it increases its damage by 30%, level 3 increases its damage area by 20%, level 4 reduces time between attacks by 10%, level 5 increases its damage by 30%, level 6 increases its area by 20%, and on level 7, crit is guaranteed and deals 3 times damage. The numbers also turn red. Honestly, it's pretty sick looking, especially when with Susei's blue character and the yellow axe and the red numbers. It makes it a very aesthetic thing to play. It's very pleasing to play Susei. Her special attack is called the Summon Blocks. The Summon Blocks, this summons following Tetris blocks that deal 300% damage each for 5 seconds. They also stop the enemies from moving, including bosses, allowing you to get free hits in or just stop the enemies and eat some food or heal up or get away. She has 3 skills: Sociopath, which increases your crit rate up to 40% at level 3 and can give you a 10% chance to heal when you defeat enemies. Stellar, which is critical hits have a 25% chance to increase your attack up to 30% for 4 seconds. When activated, all targets within 75 pixels take a critical hit. Basically, when you crit an enemy inside your circle, you will also have a chance to hit the other enemies within it. And then there's Blockmaster, which critical hits have up to a 25% chance to summon a falling block from above that will deal 250% damage. This can also bounce around twice, and it can hit up to 13 enemies in those bounces. Susei has the ability to basically always hit crit attacks at a 3 times damage boost from close range, as well as hit the enemies far away with her blocks, with her Tetris blocks. She has the ability to self-heal and to stop enemies with her special attack. She's a very good, well-rounded character. Now, as to what weapons and items do I recommend you throw on her? The Psycho Axe is the one you 100% need because of her Sociopath skill. Killing enemies with this axe or any of its collabs or your main weapon gives you a 10% chance to heal 3 HP. Now the collabs, that includes the Mi comments with the lava bucket and the BL Fujoshi with the BL books. Honestly, I recommend going the BL books route because the Mi comments change the healing rate from 10% to 5%. Also, since you have the Tetris blocks, they are hitting the enemies across the map. I personally just like the BL books better than the Mi comments for Susei. The next item I recommend is the spider cooking. This is because the area around her will be big enough to cover her entire stellar skill, and any enemies that enter it will also be able to take crit damage, which will all multiply to any enemy that is within the circle at the time. The next item is the cutting board. Susei gets an increase in the size of the cutting board since she's boosted by the flat boost. The cutting board can affect certain characters and increase the size of the cutting boards, and Susei is one of them, so I recommend that. As for the collabs, going back to the BL books, definitely combine the BL books with the Psycho Axe. You can leave her Tetris blocks to be able to damage enemies from afar, and you can focus more on making a circle of defense around her. Now, talking about circles of defense, the Broken Dreams collab, if you decide to go with the spider cooking, having a powerful shield around her while being able to still hit from far away. So first we were just focusing on having a shield around her, but now you can do that and hit from far away. It makes it even better. Then the flattening board combined with the bombs, the cutting board combined with the bombs, she gets a bigger area from the flat stuff. And I would just use this instead of the Mi comments to hit enemies from far away in a large area. Now, with Susei, the stats you want to prioritize, you want to have 100% your crit rate up to 100% first. Susei starts off at 10% crit rate at a base G rank level. The more crits you can get, the more blocks you will see bouncing around the screen. Now, the one item I 100% recommend is Dancho's Milk. This will increase the size of your axe swing. If you go with the 3 collabs I just mentioned before, it's going to increase all of those, and it's going to increase the size of your blocks. So you're going to turn into just an absolute menace with these collabs and Dancho's Milk. Then I would 100% get the Sake. If you're not getting hit, then you increase your crit rate by 20%. Honestly, It's really good. When you need to get your crit rate to 100% so that it can keep dropping blocks. The more blocks, the better. Now, to avoid getting hit every now and then, I would get the body pillow. Since honestly, her self recovery is not that good. It only does 3 HP and it's a 10% chance on kill. Having the shield really helps because when paired with the sake, if you get hit with your shield, the sake buff does not go away. Now, if your body pillow does completely deplete, I recommend going with the headphones, which gives you a 35% chance to negate the hit. And if your body pillow goes down, then this will come in clutch and save your life. It also knocks back enemies if it has a chance to knock back the enemies in case you get hit. So it just really helps out. Then the other one you absolutely need is a GWS pill. While your special meter is charging, it increases your crit rate by 25%. I mean, unless you're specifically saving your special meter for something, you kind of want to use it as soon as you can, or on bosses, and just having an extra 25% crit rate, getting that above 100%, that's what you need. Now, these next couple options are up to you. Since her healing can be kind of bad, I would actually throw on either Choco's Horns or Uber Sheep. Healing yourself when you're really hurt can take a while for her just to self-heal since she only does 3 HP, which is why I recommended the body pillow. But with Choco's Horns, Uber Sheep, if you find yourself constantly taking damage, throw the horns on. But Uber Sheep will really complement the sake well with that 5% crit when eating due to the combination. Now, if you can get the super gorilla paws, then definitely do that. Do not get the normal ones as it lowers your crit. As to what to level up first, level up the axe swing first and the psycho axe at the same time. Try to get that extra level 7 awakened damage and the psycho axe, so that way you can heal up in the early levels in case you get hurt. Try to get the BL books collab as soon as possible, since that will help with your healing, and get at least level 1 in the stellar skill for the multiple hits within the circle and the crit attacks. Also definitely just get all your skills to level 1. You want all your skills to level 1. I would also get the body pillow as soon as you can to help you survive. If you get the ambo, use it to level up your axe swing past its awakened form with that 3x damage boost, increasing each level by 20% on your axe swing. It's going to really amp up that crit 3x damage boost. It's all going to start stacking up. You're going to do insane numbers. Honestly, Susei is a really fun character to play. Honestly, she's one of my favorite characters to play. She is kind of difficult to play. She requires a lot of skill. She's very strong, but if you mess up, you can go down, and it'll be very hard to get your health back up if you don't have any healing. But being able to play her is very rewarding. All around a good character, being able to hit many enemies within her circle up close, as well as many enemies far away with her Tetris blocks. She's an absolute unit on the field.